All right, so let's look at some examples adding and subtracting the complex numbers. So say our first example is 3 minus 4i plus 6 plus 7i. Okay? Just like any other equation, you're using your PEMDAS. First thing we got to do here is collect like terms. Now, if you remember, I said you're going to put the real part first. So when I'm combining this, I would combine the real numbers first. I would do 3 plus 6. 3 plus 6 equals 9. Then I would do the imaginary part. Negative 4i plus 7i. Guys, remember when you're adding or subtracting, your variables don't change powers. Okay, it's just the numbers in front. So negative 4 plus 7 is a positive 3i. Now, just like any other equation, that's as far as I can simplify it. So I'm actually done with this first problem. Again, make sure your real part's in front and your imaginary part's behind. All right, let's look at another example. Example 2. Let's say we had 2 times 5 plus I. Okay, if I use PEMDAS here, what would be your first thing you'd have to do? Distribute through the parentheses. So you're going to multiply that 2 all the way through the parentheses. 5 times 2 is 10. 2 times I is positive 2i. Again, I cannot simplify that any farther. I am done. All right, let's look at an example. I want to make sure that you understand or you remember the rules of subtraction because I don't want it to throw you off. So I'm going to have 5 minus 8i minus, parentheses, 3 minus 4i. Now again, using PEMDAS, the first thing you need to get rid of is your parentheses. Now guys, before I get rid of this set of parentheses, some of your homework may put parentheses around the first terms too. If they're around the first terms like this, it does not change the problem. You do not have to have that first set of parentheses. Okay? So don't let them freak you out if they're there. So if we distribute this negative through the parentheses, remember anything outside the parentheses has to be multiplied through. So really all we're doing is multiplying through a negative 1. So if you haven't done it, pause it and do it real quick. So when you multiplied through, you had 5 minus 8i minus 3 plus 4i. The negative times the negative equals the positive 4i. Now just like example number 1, now we're going to combine like terms. All right, let's see how you did. Real terms, 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 is a positive 2. Your imaginary terms, negative 8 plus 4. Negative 8 plus 4 is negative 4i. Again, make sure that your imaginary part is at the back and your real part is at the front. Now I want you to try a few examples.